Oh, you
And
don't
by
be doing
that, I
that
mean I'm
impersonation of me
black.
all stream.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
Oh,
This is. Wait a minute. This is
Wait,
not on my channel. This is. No, nobody's watching. Oh, nobody. How are you doing? This is we're doing another Script Runners. If you can actually believe that shit, it's been a fucking year, but we just won't let this old horse die. We're like hippies in the '90s. It's been 20 years, but we're still going at it.
Oh yes, sir, baby.
Yeah. We're
Latvian,
yeah. With me, I have Kaiser and Latvian Dragon and Vate.
Thank you.
Do you all remember Vate?
dumbass still can't even pronounce my name right, but let's ignore that.
Vate. Is it Vate?
Yeah, it's Vate. Yeah, that's
Alright.
No,
that's
but
my intended
they
pronunciation.
sounds better.
No,
To
not
be
really.
fair,
not
I
to
did
me.
think this entire time that your name was Vite, to be honest.
Okay, what were you asking, Kaiser?
Should we send the links to the links
Yes.
to other like servers? Yeah. All right, so Latvian, you go ahead and do that. You're in charge.
Okay.
But yeah, how you guys been? God dang. Season 3 of Script Corners could not have come sooner.
Season 3?
Yeah, season 2.
We've been dividing this stuff into seasons.
Season 2 was like 2 or 3 episodes where I tried to resurrect it and then it died again.
Yeah.
Season 1 that long? Okay, when would we start Script Corners? In 2020?
Yeah.
So it's technically season 4.
Not really, because we didn't do jack shit for a year, so it's more
in
like...
in
So this
2022
is
we
the first
did.
year-long hiatus we've taken.
Hold on, I'm gonna go on my
Okay.
phone and I'm gonna
This-
go get...
Yeah, this may not be our last season. We're planning on doing something else, and then we're probably over. Because
Sure, whatever.
maybe.
Right. I'm going to...
I mean, is that like definitive? Whatever. I mean, like, we could talk about it some other time. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I mean, it really just depends on whatever the shit happens. And I'm gonna go feature it on my channel. Then we're gonna go get some new viewers, definitely. I don't know.
Oh
if
yeah,
you...
because those of you who have watched Script Corners and don't know, Replica has over 5,000 subs now.
Woo!
Yeah. Congrats.
Oh hell yeah! It took forever, but I finally got. I finally got a return.
Meanwhile,
for
my channel is still dead.
And mine doesn't even have 100 subs.
I'm still doing CPR on Kaiser's body, but it Jesus Christ, it's taking forever.
It's taking a very long time.
Same with mine, barely.
To be honest, I mean, you're just getting started, Latvian, so I can excuse your, lack of, subs, like for right now.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I have no way to, to excuse my shit. I'm just a shitty YouTuber.
And maybe after all this is over, I'll get to retire back to my lonely red planet. And well, it's not all lonely. Things have gotten a bit better. I've asserted my hegemony over Uranus.
Oh, the first guy appearing, the raptor in the top hat. Congrats, Replica.
Ha ha ha! That was like so funny. Pate, that was like so funny. And it
Yeah,
was
I
funny.
couldn't resist.
Oh,
I couldn't
let me listen.
Okay. So, just so you guys understand, the way I'm doing this,
Yeah. Okay.
I am literally just stuck in full screen. The second I get out of full screen, the whole image gets ruined. So I'm going to stay in... I like a... Can somebody comment who is the dickhead? Whatever. Alright. Fuck the
What?
world. I don't give a shit. Let's...
What's happening?
Okay, so the video we're going to be covering today is Super DED6 Galaxy. His video, Top 10 Worst Villains I Have a Seething Hatred For.
What a title.
So in other words, it's just one of those like shitty like videos of some guy like subjectively like ranting about how he hates bullshit, and then we like sort of like, you know, go like, oh, you're wrong.
I mean, to be fair, we haven't even you know, like, watched the video yet, apart from Vontae,
trust me, it gets a lot crazier than that. Trust me, you'll see.
Against my better judgment, I'm willing to show the benefit of the doubt for right now. So let's get this started.
So here we go. I'm the
3.
I'm
Okay.
2.
You can pause it, but I pressed the begin button. 3,
right.
Okay.
2, 1. Fuck. Okay, Latvian, you press it.
Great start to the stream, everybody.
My name is King Oli, and here I am to sing.
Okay,
I've got amazing content. Hail your Origami King. There'll be skits, countdowns, reviews, and many more.
What are you saying?
It's not the Family Guy theme. It's the Cleveland.
It's gonna be funny and.
Oh, well, whatever. Seth MacFarlane trash. They all run in the same boat.
Oh, come on. The Cleveland show ain't that bad.
This guy has got an animated intro. That's pretty nice.
It's gonna be funny and entertaining. That's what you're here for. Well, you came to the right place where everyone will know. This is gonna blow your mind. This is the King Oli Show.
Oh my. Well, that was quite an intro.
It reminds me of that weird guy that like says a typical angry reviewer intro be like.
It really does seem like that, doesn't it? You know, like it really looks like that kind of like early 2010s like movie reviewer intro.
Well,
like it really looks like that.
Well, that's what most people are inspired by. But I gotta say, I think the first just hilarious thing that like sticks out to me anyway is that he like has a pretty high effort intro, but then his microphone completely sucks. Like it's terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't really, you know, diss his microphone since I've had a history with having shit mics, so I'll just keep my mouth shut.
You have a good mic now.
Yeah, but in the past I haven't, so I know what it's like, basically, is what I'm trying to say.
I can't tell the difference between a bad microphone and Kaiser just screaming.
Yeah, okay, let's continue.
Let's not start now, okay? You were in the middle of the script corner stream. Right?
Start, Latvian.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the first episode of the King Oli Show. If you couldn't tell by the intro, the theme song is a parody of the Cleveland Show, as well as the instrumental being a fusion of the Cleveland Show
we won
and the
lottery,
Garfield
boys.
Show. So, what's today's episode, you may ask?
Oh, please don't tell me
Antagonists.
this is what his voice is.
Whether they are competent characters we love to hate, or incompetent villains we feel bad for. They are certainly characters we love to see. Of course, we've got recognizable villains like Bowser, Darth Vader, the Joker, Voldemort, Loki, Davy Jones, Dr. Evil, Lord Shen, Jafar, and many more. They can either make a story intimidate us or make us want to hug them. But then you get those kind of villains that just suck!
Are you insulting the Team Rocket now?
Okay.
Look,
I don't know.
In his defense, right? Team Rocket aren't exactly good villains. They're very incompetent,
but they're iconic villains.
But they appear in almost every
by design.
episode. You know, I mean, they literally appear in almost every episode, and that doesn't really help. You know, the fact that they're just fucking annoying. I'll say this, right? There is a version of Team Rocket that I like, and it's the oh god, what was it? The Peel-Off team or whatever.
The Peel-Off gang from the original Dragon Ball.
Yes, that you know, those are actual like Team Rocket-esque villains that I like. You know, because I mean, you know, they're just, you know, they're funny.
Well, those guys were following the heroes, and they didn't even get spotted for like the vast majority of the time. I mean, Goku didn't even know who they were. Ash knows exactly who Team Rocket is. It's weird that he doesn't get a restraining order.
Yeah, they're stalking his kid around. What are they? They're just stalking his fucking kid around.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking stalking a kid and his slave pet. I mean, pet. There's a lot of things about the show. Okay, it's not.
Okay. Replica's
It's not
becoming
that
this
funny.
critic.
Oh my god.
It's not that funny.
He did it again, the son of a bitch. You push my buttons, you mother...
It's not that funny. Relax.
It is that funny. That's what my mom called them. That's why she hated Pokemon. She said it was like animal cruelty / slavery.
Well, it basically
I'm only saying that jokingly. I mean, it's a fucking kids show, you know?
Yeah, it's a kids show. Who cares?
Yeah.
It's slavery. Who cares? It's a kid's show. You know?
Fuck off.
Oh, okay, we are.
Dickhead.
Whether in terms of being terrible, complete dunderheads, horribly written, complete cowards, have a poor motivation, have a lame
Is he high on drugs?
poorly executed.
Yes.
I mean, a lot of those villains I don't even know, so.
Like,
Probably.
oh my fucking god.
Did somebody slip PCP into his tea?
He really is like yelling into the.
Yeah, Len. Okay, yeah, he's
You gotta
yelling.
to keep up a character. Which
Just wait. Just wait. Well, we'll see how much dedication he really has in his character. Well,
Completely pathetic or just fall flat. I've got 10 villains on my list who I absolutely despise. And boy, you are gonna hear my rant and rage at them. If you don't want to hear me rage, just don't watch it. But if you're
He even
interested,
sound like
then you're-
what was his name? Stewie. What the fuck the name is?
Stewie Griffin.
Stewie Griffin.
Yeah, it sounds like Stewie fucking Griffin.
This guy,
He doesn't.
his character's made of paper mache.
Oh, okay. Look, Laffy,
That's
you're
just
only
his
saying
shtick.
that
He,
because
that's
he's
just
British,
that's
alright?
just his shtick. He projects through Mario RPG characters. That's just his shtick here. Everyone's got their own shtick, you know.
Yeah. I mean, everyone has their own little shtick and niche, you know.
Like that you're from Mars?
Yeah, and
Yes.
that I'm a dragon that traffics princesses.
And money.
Yeah,
Don't
and I'm
forget
just
the
some
money.
crazy fucker who likes
Who
to
screams into the
scream into
microphone.
the microphone, and am a blatant ripoff of of Anomaly. Not Anomaly Inc., but like the other one.
Yes, the guy with the fake accent.
Yes, and I'm Clown
That's
Man.
not
I get it.
Latvian. That's not a fake accent, bro.
Feels like it.
have some
You
fun.
always say that it's fake because you haven't been to Sweden, you idiot. Shut up.
Oh, he's Swedish.
Today, ladies and gentlemen, is the top 10 worst villains.
I hope there's none of them.
While
here.
not terrible, Prince Charming is supposed
Prince
to be the main
Charming. Oh, we're starting this off of a bang.
Oh, it's from Shrek 3. I heard okay. First of all, let me first talk.
Yeah.
I remember that the nostalgia critic, Doug Walker, complained that the Prince Charming is the villain in the third film. But I never understand why. He didn't get killed in the last one. He basically set up to be a villain.
Yeah, and his
I mean, his
motivation in
mother
the
was
third movie
killed
is
in the
pretty
last
reasonable. Yeah, his motivation's pretty
He's
reasonable.
definitely pretty funny though.
Yeah, I mean, I can see the reasoning that that he falls flat as a villain. I mean,
Okay,
I mean, let's face it, he kind of does.
Speaking of DreamWorks villains dying, okay, the first villain in the Kung Fu Panda, I thought he died, but he's back in the fourth film. What the?
Well, we'll see. Like he was brought back to life in the fourth film,
Yeah.
or so the fourth trailer kind of depicts. I don't know what they're going to do with that, but
What? So he did die in the first film.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Yeah,
whoa,
of
whoa,
course
whoa,
he
whoa,
does.
whoa, 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 whoa. There's a Kung Fu
Relax,
Panda
relax.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we shouldn't discuss upcoming media here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's not do that.
Okay, let's not.
Fuck
let's not-
yes. My favorite movie series of all time is getting a fourth one.
Protagonist of Shrek the Third,
Why did you pause?
by the way, is a cinematic disaster.
Why did you pause?
By
Oh my god, he just referred to Shrek deferred as a cinematic disaster.
All right.
This guy's a Shaft Realist Productions dick sucker, ain't he?
So, let's talk about Shrek 3. It's another one of those fucking movies where you watch it as a kid, you like it, it's good, you go on the internet, and all the pretentious people hate it, and they don't make good arguments, and they just repeat themselves, and you're like confused why everybody just pretends the movie sucks now. It's like
okay. The dream sequence was a bit too disturbing. I hated that dream sequence with the fashion. But like other stuff, I don't know what's wrong. Yeah,
I mean, I agree with the idea that the movie is dumber than the last two.
Oh yeah, definitely.
yeah, because like the writer left after, and the director as well.
But it's not like the story is like completely nonsensical. I mean, making like the comedic side villain of the second movie the main villain in the third one, and you know, like Prince Charming is his mom, fairy godmother, who died, and his life is in shambles. So it's like, you know, there's like an angle that you can play up there. It's not that related to the main story, but I don't really see how that makes the movie bad. It just makes it not as interesting.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say that it's bad. I mean, it's just the worst of the of the three Shrek films that had come around at that time.
Now, what's funny about it, I guess, is that I think what makes it, you know, it's probably like another case of like, oh, part 3 is not as good as part 1 and 2, so therefore it's garbage. When in reality, it's like it's just not as good as the other two. Like,
it's that way with The Godfather Part 3 as well.
It's the curse of the third movie.
Well, it's like
much.
I mean,
it's like obviously there's always going to be a diminishing returns. Most stories have, like, the writer has creatively run dry by the second part, and then usually the third part like falls flat on its face. But very rarely is the third part actually a bad movie. It's just that the fans are assholes, pretty much. Usually the first one is a 10 out of 10. Second one is like a 9 or an 8, and then the third one is like a 7.
No, usually the first one is like the 9 or 9 out of 10, and the second one's the 10 out of 10, which is basically...
Well, that varies sometimes, honestly. That's
that
not
varies.
set in
It
stone.
does. It does.
I mean, like Spider-Man 3. Spider-Man 3,
Yeah.
you're a drunk monkey on crack if you think it's a bad movie. It's just not as good as 2. It's just not as good as 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just not as good.
That's it. It's still a great movie, by all means. And I guess people get, like, all emotional and they can't, like, think straight, which is more or less what happened with Shrek 3. So whatever he's going to say, it's probably going to be some, like, mix of, like, oh, Prince Charming sucks because he's not good, and he's bad because he's not good, and we hated him in the second movie, and he's so annoying, and like, he's just basically going to say, like, all the things that is, like, the reason...
Let's see his, his reasoning.
Sure,
Sure.
Let's
Maybe,
do that.
maybe it'll be.
I don't think it's that bad. It's just the weakest out of the 4.
Oh, he
Give that
said
title
Shrek
to
Deferred isn't
Batman
that
and Robin for all
bad.
I care. And is actually a reasonable choice in terms of his motivations. However, he's basically treated as a punching bag, which makes the film's audience feel a bit of sympathy for him. When they're not supposed to, he's also...
Oh yeah, that is also...
You know what? That is kind of reasonable, actually. I'll let you know.
That is a problem with many villains, in my opinion, that they're far too sympathetic that you feel bad that they get killed off. Like the first villain in Kung Fu Panda. You feel bad like his master fucked him over.
Well, yeah, but I mean, the thing is that like,
okay,
with Tai Lung, they're actually, he's actually supposed to be, he's actually supposed to be a sympathetic villain. Like, whereas Prince Charming is not, he's just supposed to be a parody of the usual, well, I mean, again, he's a parody of Prince Charming, and he's
that's also That's also my issue with like the villain in GoldenEye, but let's not get into that.
Prince Charming is a spoiled child. The second movie makes that extremely obvious. When his mom, who was taking care of him his whole life, is like removed, things are much harder for him. But he still is a spoiled child at heart. He's like Syndrome. Like, he doesn't have dignity. Like, he can't have it because he doesn't allow himself to develop mentally far enough in order to actually acquire any dignity for himself.
Yeah.
At his best day, he is still doing a terrible play where he's trying to kill Shrek, and the audience has Shrek's side over him. He's a fucking man-child loser. That's the whole point. Like, it's...
basically.
The fact that... Well, of course you're sympathetic to him. He's avenging his mother's death. But his mother was a bitch. You know?
But
like,
the thing is that, like, you're not supposed to, though. I mean, like, it's like the whole, like, Lord Farquaad thing, Let's say that in the second movie, instead of just letting Lord Farquaad be, like they brought in, like, his brother, who's an even bigger asshole, right? Like you're not... If he's, like, just as cartoonishly evil as Lord Farquaad, or even more so, there's no, like, incentive to feel any sort of, like, sympathy for someone like that,
But basically, okay, not gonna. Okay, I'm not gonna spoil another movie.
Go ahead.
Yeah, basically how in like the third Die Hard movie, like the villain is like the brother, the guy in the first film. Yet he doesn't care. He doesn't like care about his brother. Same how like
I actually think that's easily the best part of the movie, actually, because it kind of... I mean, we literally had the whole "oh, you killed my brother" thing in the first movie. Remember Carl? Like his brother was a psychotic like dude with glasses, who and he like psychotically chases the good guy. The whole movie, like, honestly, Die Hard 3 gave me the feeling like he was the superior brother of the two, because he actually has the he didn't want to kill children to achieve his goals. Which I mean, I don't know why we're talking about Die Hard 3 right now, but it's Well, anyway,
comparing villains is why.
Yeah. Sure.
Talking about villains who are somehow became sympathetic by writers' incompetence. That's how I can describe it.
I think that's the argument Mr. DED is making here.
Well, he's definitely incorrect, because Prince Charming was going to be sympathetic as an underdog no matter what. Like,
I mean, I don't know about that. I mean, I can kind of see his point.
Yeah, okay, I can see your point as well, Replica. I could, yeah, in different circumstances, probably I would disagree with you, but this is Prince Charming, and this is like meant to be like this movie's not to be taken seriously.
So bland as the main villain of the
let's move
film,
on.
and is not as threatening or entertaining as Lord Farquaad, Fairy Godmother, or Rumpelstiltskin. Instead, he literally behaves like a spoiled brat, and you can't take him seriously.
Yeah, exactly what
The
Griffith
most
said.
That's the point of the
pathetic thing
character.
about Charming is that his evil plan basically consists of setting up a musical play in which he intends to kill Shrek in front of the kingdom. And when this happens at the end of the movie, he's not taken seriously by absolutely nobody due to his childish behavior and awful singing,
I
to the
wonder-
point where Charming's play becomes a Shrek stand-up in which he constantly ridicules him.
Pause for
Though
a second,
weak as
Lavi.
an antagonist, Prince Charming...
I wonder if you could combine the third and the fourth movie and have, like, Prince Charming work with Rumpelstiltskin to fuck over Shrek. And I wonder if that would have been like imagine if they did that instead. Because
that probably would have been better.
Because his points are like, I get where he's coming from, but it's all more or less follows Prince Charming's character. I guess the issue is more that it's just him that's doing all this stuff, and that there's nobody else to like ground the threat in the movie. Because it's like, what Prince Charming accomplishes in the third movie is more or less like the best he could possibly ever hope to accomplish. Somehow lead a rebellion of misfits into defeating Shrek and taking over the kingdom. It's like, yeah, that, I mean, like, he is Godmother's son. If he conjures her, like, manipulations, like, okay, maybe he can do that. But then when he's there, he's got nothing. Literally nothing. Like, he's just like, I'm the king now. I know nothing of governance.
I mean, like, none of the like side villains actually take him seriously, and I think that's part of the issue, really.
But the problem is, the problem is, like, here's the thing, right? What would somebody like that do if nobody takes him seriously? He would probably do some pretty, like, abhorrent, like, violent shit. Like, like mass executions or something. I don't know. Like, he would, like, he's a man-child. He would react violently. I mean, he literally has Shrek chained up, and he's going to murder him for a stage play. Like, it's, I don't really know how you write that without, like, it getting dark real quick. Like, it's...
By the way, this is the same move where Shrek basically killed someone off screen. Like, when he does that sword thing. And fucking...
Yeah, that's true. It is kind of played for, like, shits and giggles, which I do think is kind of fucked up. But maybe
that's why.
We're talking fucked up in terms of, like, Shrek here. Like, they do all sorts of shit there that's, like, questionable. But
yeah,
I'm not gonna get into it now.
I'm still wondering, were the movies like in PG-13?
No, they were PG. It's just that like back then they knew how to make kids movies that were dark. For kids.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's continue. We're already.
His motivations to take over far, far away and avenge his deceased mother are very justified and reasonable. You think that's bad? Well, don't worry. The next 9 are much worse than charming.
Yeah, me singing that.
I agree with this.
Alright, Prince-ons.
Why?
Oh,
Why
wait, he
does
misled
it
us.
exist?
Oh, the live-action Bowser.
Oh, come on!
You know what?
Come on! This guy.
Live-action Bowser. Alright.
No. I'm sorry. A live-action.
Yeah,
Mario
Dennis Hopper is too
you know,
good
is
for
ass.
this.
Yeah.
I don't care. It's better than the Chris Pratt movie.
Kaiser
Who
in 5
said
years.
yes?
What the fuck
Because
is the Chris
this
Pratt movie?
doesn't
Wait,
look
hold
like
on.
Bowser.
I'm gonna just throw that out there, by the way, as I'm trying to ask the question. Like, fuck you. I'm not gonna be this asshole. I guarantee it.
He's got an NES blaster.
Yeah, fucking NES blaster with all these
That's the
like
super
little
scope. That's
shits.
NES super
I guarantee
scope.
you, these lizard men are like the people running Nintendo right now, and it's just fucked.
Bowser. He's just a human with weird spikes on his head rather than a giant fire-breathing turtle dragon with spikes up until the film's climax. That is not Bowser. That is an imposter.
Said by a grown man.
Here's what my villainous colleagues have to say about it.
Yeah, I can see it.
You call this a live
Oh yeah,
adaptation of
I know this guy. I've seen a video about it.
I've seen some pathetic knockoffs of the well-known.
Can somebody
This takes the cake! If I ever see him, he will sleep eternally in the dark powers embrace!
Yeah.
It's not the first time I've seen a humanoid Bowser. You should be erased alongside Bowsette. They should both be deleted.
Oh, he is
What is going on? Okay,
Oh, it does that. He can die now.
yeah. Okay, pervert.
You have a
but look,
businessman, Goompa or Goopa or Copla or Gopla. He's
Koopa.
probably
It's Koopa.
Koopa. Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, President Koopa.
Bowser's
That's
the
his-
Koopa King.
President Koopa.
And this was before he was commonly known as Bowser in the West. So,
Yeah.
and the live action Mario movie is already a very, 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 very loose adaptation of the games anyway.
Dude, I can't fucking take
Yeah,
this
I mean,
seriously.
it's
This
still-
is so idiotic.
I mean, the movie
Believe me,
itself.
the
is
villain
bad.
adaptation of Lord Bowser in the god-awful Mario Bros. Movie with poor source material is beyond abysmal. It's just some guy in a shiny business suit.
I'm in British
with
nerd
too
hell
much
right
gel
now.
on his hair. He looks more like Donald Trump, aka former president
That's
of the
awesome.
USA.
Oh my
I hope
God!
you're all
we
hyped
brought a
to
Trump
see the
jab
upcoming
into
Mario
that.
movie made by
man, we
Illumination.
brought up Trump.
Let's see if this
We brought up Trump.
can top
Yay.
the live action.
Pause.
Am I right? Well, at least he
Pause.
turns into his.
Yeah.
So-
We brought up Trump, boys.
Okay.
Trump, Orange Man.
Now here's
person.
the thing. I don't give a shit. I could care less. In fact, why are we even talking about this movie? This should just be disqualified because this movie is just a gigantic fucking meme. But that being said,
It is.
I'm sorry, but President Koopa is like hilarious. I mean, look at him. It's a business. It's a middle-aged
It's
businessman.
Dennis Hopper. It's Dennis Hopper.
It's a middle-aged businessman
supposed-
with spiky hair.
It's really not supposed to be that way, though. Is the thing.
But it's such a like
So-
It's Dennis
so-
Hopper playing it. It's fucking
But
Dennis Hopper.
But it's such a like broken adaptation of Bowser that it just instantly goes to legendary status. Like
You know, yeah, this
I mean,
movie.
I still kind of. Sorry, Latvian.
Okay,
Please.
like this movie should not been made or should have been used a different source material because I don't know, Super Mario Brothers, like at the time,
Speaking
wasn't.
of which, yeah, there wasn't really a whole lot of story to go off of, so they largely just made up their own shit.
Yeah, they made the Mario Brothers not even brothers.
Yeah, they're father and son. How do you screw that up? How do you screw that up?
yeah.
Like Mario,
And,
Luigi, father and son.
because
So,
Mario looks like he could be middle-aged and Luigi doesn't.
It still doesn't, like.
Guys,
it still
the
doesn't
movie-
track for me, to be honest.
Guys, the movie is like I don't know, it's like Cat in the Hat or something. Like
Oh God.
Why would you bring that up?
Like, I can totally see why people hate it, but, like, I feel like a few adjustments that it would have actually been a pretty good movie instead. Very childish.
I'm sorry, Jimmy. But but those two movies need more than just a few adjustments.
Cat in the Hat needs, like...
I mean, a lot of shit was like changed.
I know
in,
how to fix Cat in the Hat. Travel back in time and fucking murder Dr. Seuss before he invented the fucking thing.
No.
I mean,
just
that doesn't sound like a bad plan.
Just send a nuke over to Hollywood or something.
Oh,
that'll
shit,
solve
you're right.
everything.
Dr. Seuss also made Horton Hears Who. Okay, never mind.
He also made the Lorax, so.
And the Grinch.
Double never... Oh, okay, so it's like 50-50. He 50% deserves to get, like, exploded. 50% deserves
He also made
to...
the Grinch.
Yeah, I hate
He's
the
not
Grinch.
responsible
I
for
fucking hate
these
the Grinch.
movie. He's not
because
responsible for
Jim
movie
Carrey?
adaptations.
No, I don't
He's
hate the
not-
Grinch because... Wait, Jim Carrey is the Grinch? Alright, I
Yes.
love the
The
Grinch. The
original
Grinch
one.
is excellent. I love the Grinch. The Grinch.
Okay. Everybody calm down. Okay, so.
Yeah, can we continue here?
Was Jim
Yeah,
Carrey also
I-
the Cat in the Hat?
No.
No, that was Mike
That's-
Myers.
Who the fuck is Mike Myers?
The
Austin
guy
Powers.
the guy who plays Shrek.
Let's.
Okay, fuck
Alright,
it.
so I agree
I love
with,
Dr. Seuss.
Okay, fuck it. Let's continue.
His true form in the
I agree with
climax.
the place.
Let's base our opinion. Let's base our opinion of Dr. Seuss on movies that were made after his death by other people.
Yeah, fucking.
Let's see if this can top the live action one.
Wait a
Am I
minute,
right?
wait a minute.
Well, at least he
fucking
turns
hate-
into his true
you-
form in
you
the
hate
climax.
Koopa so much that you have a giant blue afro. You're not allowed to complain about his looks, Mister.
He wasn't.
He
wasn't
I told
talking
you, he
about-
just uses a. pre-existing characters
wasn't
as avatars.
okay. Hold
That's
on, pause.
it.
No, hold on. He wasn't talking about how much he hated, like Koopas. He just didn't like Bowser.
Okay.
Yeah,
in
he
this
just didn't.
movie.
He just says it's a very poor adaptation of the Bowser we all know.
Extremely poor adaptation.
Yeah.
Not good
That's
graphics. This graphics not good.
Let's continue before the.
Look terrible on the PS1.
That's not good enough!
Yeah.
Well, who's next on the list? How about we take one of the most popular Disney villains of all time, but none of the sly and entertaining personality from the original? But we can heavily agree that Jafar is the worst
2019
adaptation of Aladdin. And for good
All right,
reason,
so I agree
too.
with all the placements so far.
He has a drastic personality change from the original. In the animated version, Jafar was known for having a menacing and booming voice. Here, he sounds like a CBD-infused snake oil salesman. Now, he's definitely
looks
not
like
the
one,
first
too.
soft-spoken villain, but
He
the way
definitely
he
looks
says
like
it,
one, yeah.
he's hard to take seriously, even though he's meant to be. Jafar almost looks nothing like his cartoon self in terms of his costume. The actor who played Jafar is terrible in the role and feels very out of place. And I would have thought that
I
Ben
don't know.
Kingsley would have been much more fitting.
Oh,
his parrot
shit,
sidekick
yeah.
Iago has been downplayed from a snarky, talking loudmouth.
I will have the power to get rid of you.
Oh, to think we gotta keep kidding. This could be fun. I can't take it anymore.
To an ordinary parrot.
All right,
Also,
so to be
Gilbert
fair,
Gottfried
it is
from the
very
original
hard
didn't
to,
return, even though he was still
replicate
alive.
Gilbert
The
Gottfried
scene from the
like,
original where he
status.
transforms into a giant.
Gilbert Gottfried was still alive.
Yeah, he was still alive when that movie came out. He only died in 2023, I think.
Yeah, he died when he saw Will Smith slap Chris Rock. Like he saw that and he just got a heart attack.
I mean, still, it's very hard to replicate that, the awesomeness that was Gilbert Gottfried.
I don't understand why they didn't just reuse the dialogue. No, they couldn't. They could have just. What
What do you mean they couldn't? It's in their fucking files.
Well, I mean, they couldn't because you see, Kaiser, they copy the whole fucking movie. But if they copy that, now then it would seem lazy.
It's already been lazy.
Yeah, God.
Like-
Disney should just quit. They're not good. They're never
They need to go
good.
bankrupt already.
Like I just Bob Page or whatever his name is.
Bob Iger needs to get fired again.
Like Bob Iger just goes like, hey, listen guys, we had a good run. We're quitting. The company Disney is quitting. you see like an exodus of all the employees leaving.
Tolkien predicted Disney's shittery even before.
Don't give him any ideas. Let's continue this until the next villain shows up because we're running out of time.
We have nothing to say about his placement here.
Cobra has been cut for some reason and replaced with him turning Iago giant, which isn't nearly as impressive as the former. Several major details from the original had been cut, leaving certain plot holes. For example, the scene where he finds out Aladdin's the diamond in the rough from the Sultan's magic ring wasn't in the live-action version, leaving newcomers to wonder how he knew Aladdin was the chosen one. This Jafar also puts less of a challenge the previous Jafar did. In this version, he didn't cause all sorts of mayhem in the palace before getting tricked into becoming a genie. And Jafar here seems to get outsmarted much quicker. Granted, the original Jafar also wished himself into a genie, but he still put up a good fight and was only defeated when Aladdin sealed him in his own lamp. Here, Aladdin never had to move the lamp, and he still got defeated. His backstory is rather quite petty, as he only became evil right after he got imprisoned in Shirabad, which, by the way, is the kingdom where Jasmine's mother hails from, and suffered there for years. Heck, even Lady Tremaine's 2015 incarnation had a very proper backstory on why she became cruelly evil and harassed Cinderella to make her do chores. If you're gonna remake one of the most iconic villains, please stick to the original source material and wonder why that was phenomenal to begin with.
Okay, finally.
God, I hate Naruto so much.
Okay, whatever. I have nothing to say about Jimmy's retarded statement.
Wow.
Okay, okay, I'm
we can
sorry.
get behind
I'm
it.
sorry. Pause it. Pause it. Pause it. He deserves to be a number
Disappointing
1. I don't care. I don't care. That's way too low on the list.
Fucking waste of a villain. What a waste of a fucking interesting villain.
What a waste of Andy Serkis. Thank God he got
Actually
another role
true.
in Star Wars.
Darth Scarface.
God damn it. Yeah.
Darth Scary.
Alright.
Darth Evil.
Darth Shadow or something. I don't fucking know. All right, let's continue.
Darth Dickhead.
I've ever seen in a Star Wars movie. He had such a great build-up in The Force Awakens, but now what we see in Episode 8 is that he's suddenly a standard villain and not much of a threat at all. Why?
Yeah, they butchered him. Like his whole design changed. Like I don't know, his design looked more creepier in the Force Awakens. Like, did they change the design? He looked much paler in the first one. Whatever.
To be fair, I think that's more of a hologram thing.
Yeah.
They completely overplayed their hand in the first movie, and then they completely underplayed their hand in the second movie. And then they went on crack cocaine for the third one by showing him as a clone pod. Great idea, guys.
Yeah.
You fucking Snoke soup with extra Snoke.
Fucking
Goodness.
Snoke soup. I hate it.
Fucking Mauler and his stupid jokes.
Because we know nothing about him! There's no backstory, he doesn't show his power and barely fights against Rey. He laughs, he boasts, and monologues. And you know what else? He literally does all 3! Also, he looks like he's wearing a bathrobe and he's got a molded raisin for his head. Just look how boring his throne room is compared to Palpatine's. It's like they hung one massive red curtain and called it a day. Guess the First Order really needed more interior designers, am I right?
Yes.
Plus, his death is pathetically anticlimactic.
Absolutely.
Like,
everything
really,
looks like a
that
retarded
happened?
copy and paste
Wow.
of Star Wars.
How underwhelmingly bad. Let's all be honest. We hate
Wait.
Dolores Umbridge.
You just hate her, bro.
For many. We hate her more than
Yes,
we
she
hate
reminds me of
Voldemort,
every school
obviously.
teacher I ever had.
Voldemort didn't
I have nothing to comment about this. I haven't seen them.
Harry's face, like when I was in school every day of my life.
I really need to continue watching the movies. I finished like the first 3.
Yeah, okay, so I've never been a big Harry Potter fan, but this bitch is like that. But I'm not sure why top 10 worst villains I have a seething hatred for. So this is emotional. Because on paper, she's a perfect character. She is a perfect character.
Well, no, it seemed like he was actually trying to be objective about writing with the earlier entries.
Let's hear his reasoning for
All right.
why.
Give me a minute. You can guys talk a little bit.
Well, so in 1980, okay, no, but when she wrote this character, like J.K. Rowling totally intended a snarky, bullying bitch from hell. That was definitely what she intended.
She probably based it on one of her teachers.
Yeah.
That.
So, like, if we're gonna go off of that, like, this is a perfect character. So, like, I hope this is not gonna be, oh, I hate this character, which is meant to be hated, but I still hate her, so fuck.
I hate that complaint. Oh, I hate this character, but he was meant to be hated. So what? He's still a bad written character. God, I want to slap every person who says that.
Like, you're getting angry at like a person who hasn't even explained his reasoning yet. So
I know he's reasoning. I can smell it from a mile away.
Lappian,
Are you sure your sniffer is the
Unless-
most accurate?
Yeah. Lappian, if you haven't played it and you haven't heard it, you don't know it. Now play the damn fucking video.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
Harry's
Okay.
face
hide
is
his
me
evil
looking at
ways.
life.
He let the world know about his monstrous tendencies and made it clear how deep that evil nature ran. Umbridge? She would wear pink, using her unassuming qualities to give off an air of innocence when she was the evilest of all. Despite playing second fiddle to the ultimate villain of the Harry Potter series, Lord Voldemort, Dolores Umbridge undoubtedly takes the title of the most hated character of the Harry Potter movies and books. Perhaps the reason for this is just
looks
how
like you're
familiar
right, Lavian.
Umbridge's brand of evil is. Unlike
Yeah.
Voldemort, who swishes around in demonic
You see
black
that, Kaiser?
capes if indeed he takes human form at all, she hides her malice beneath a simpering facade of pastel
Okay,
fluffy
so
jumpers
I mean, if
and
we
knit
actually
and
look at
pattern
the title
crockery.
of the video, I think that'll explain why he has her there. But
But with the previous entries, it seems like he was actually trying to be objective about the writing and stuff.
well, yeah. So I mean, like, I don't know what his criteria is based on. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's
you
pretty
know,
unclear.
unless it's just pure subjective. You know, which I mean, like, to be fair, you know, you can subjectively have a distaste for something. So
Well, I'm not
like,
gonna.
we'll
I'm not
see.
going to be surprised at another human being who cannot distinguish emotion from fact. I'm not gonna be too surprised by that.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that. I just think he hasn't laid down his criteria.
Yeah.
So.
The brutal punishments include a twist on writing lines. Students are forced to use a magic quill that cuts the back of their hands, meaning they write in their own blood. Harry Potter himself is subjected to this particular detention, forced to write, "I must not tell lies," until the words forge a bloody scar on the back of his hand. Umbridge lacks the charismatic traits of even Lord Voldemort, instead showing herself to be a self-centered, power-hungry, and bigoted figure, outclassing Lockhart as the most
Bigoted.
despicable
Fuck off.
defense against the
Bigoted.
dark arts teacher by far. I loathe Umbridge more so than Poison Ivy from Batman and Robin because of her authoritarian stance
Okay,
and a dictator-like
specific
presence, as
example.
well as her racist attitudes and
Oh my
How is she
God.
racist? Does she call the black student the N-word or something?
I think she just hates everything.
We have one of those people who thinks that even if a character is written to be bigoted, that must mean it's automatically the writer is bad for it.
Yeah, exactly.
How is
That's
she
what
bigoted,
that.
though? I mean, like, can you give an example as to like how she was bigoted?
I don't think she is. I think she just kind of hates everybody, and he just is like he's like looking for ammunition to hate her.
torturing of children. Due to her reputation, Umbridge is often considered to be one of the most hated fictional characters and one of the biggest scoundrels in movie history.
Okay, so no explanation as
Fucking.
did he even say that
Who the fuck is this guy?
These
That's a
Shao
Shao
Kahn.
Kahn from the Mortal Kombat movie.
she was okay, like, did he even say that she was bigoted, though? I
He
swear
did,
I might
he
have
did.
heard
He
it.
said she was racist. He said she was racist.
And
Okay,
bigoted.
well, I don't... I must not have... Yeah, I didn't see the Harry Potter films, so I can't fucking comment. Like,
final five
comment on
villains who I despise have no excuse of being terrible.
No
None
excuse of being
whatsoever.
terrible.
Movies have some twist villains, right? Even in animation. As long as it's unexpected and surprising. Some work like Charles Muntz, Mr. Waternoose, King Candy / Turbo, Ernesto, and Stinky Pete. Oh yes, and Lotso. But
I think-
there are the
I think Turbo technically doesn't count as a twist villain. He already
Yeah, because it's
I
clear
s-
that King
I
Candy does
swear
not have
to
good
God.
intentions throughout the entire movie.
I swear to God,
mean,
if he's about to like
twist isn't
criticize
that
Wally, I'm
Candy's
gonna
a-
fucking rip out his British vocal cords out and
All right,
replace them with
hey,
American
can I
ones.
speak, please?
Who?
Yeah.
Rat AM? What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay, the twist isn't that King Candy's a villain. The twist is that he's Turbo.
Yeah, he's already like a antagonist, so
Yeah.
basically becomes a bigger threat. Well, whatever.
those who fail, like Otto, Yokai, Bellwether, Hans, Evelyn,
Wait a minute,
and number
what?
5 on the list.
Yeah.
Rewind it like 10 seconds.
Okay.
Spies have no and to prayer of those who fail, like Otto, Yokai.
Wait, Otto from
How did-
Wally? What?
How the fuck did Otto fail? What?
Son of
Hello?
a bitch. Son of a bitch. All right, I'm gonna
Like,
tear. I'm gonna tear.
Oh, okay. I got an answer from Joey. Umbridge is a prejudice against Mongols and non-pure blood. Oh, okay, that.
Oh, Joey's watching this in the live chat.
Everybody hates Mongols.
No. I get it from Joey.
Joey.
Oh, did you ask him about? Did you ask him about the in DMs?
Yeah, he needs to send me in the DM, the
Hey,
private message.
Hey, Joey.
But is he not in the live chat right now?
He probably is. Oh yeah, he is.
Yo, Joey,
Okay, yo.
come on in.
Also,
He's
Big
not on
Jack-
the server actually, so we can just ask him for stuff in the chat.
Okay,
He's
okay.
not on the server anymore.
Invite him to the server.
Do you want to join in?
Send him the server link.
All right, so yeah, that's it. I'm gonna rip his British vocal cords out and replace them with American ones. Where is he? Where does he live? Obviously in Britain. Do you think I could swim from the Netherlands to Britain?
No.
Probably. But you're probably gonna. You know.
Maybe I just need to
You
get
would
some
need to
heat
be
cap.
one of the, like the many migrants heading over to, the UK and like their boats or something.
Okay.
Okay, Kaiser.
Just pretend like you don't know English, and it'll work out really well.
Hello, I'm here for a dream. Dream to kill this YouTuber guy.
I want a dream to kill the white man.
I want to kill them.
Okay, you got the duckle.
He meant that in a. There's no way to make that good. Please don't ban me. Please don't ban.
Okay, there's also Big Jack Films. Oh, hello, Big Jack.
Yes.
Hello, Big Jack.
Yes, Jack. We are once again doing this shit. And
Okay,
yes,
let me.
We will cover one of your videos. Please give us a shout out to help us with our first step forward because this is hard. Oh my god, this is hard.
It's so difficult, guys. It's so bad.
It is hard. I'm stuck in full screen. I'm forced to pay attention.
Okay, I gotta call my teacher. Joey's kind of busy, but he might join.
As soon as I get out of full screen, everybody sees all my tabs, and the stream is ruined. All right. This
Should we continue on, guys, or?
Okay.
Yes,
Shut up.
We're not even halfway through, bro.
No.
Continue.
No. All right. So
I'm continuing.
no. Okay. So
Yes.
Fine.
no, okay. Look. Let me actually talk about what he. Actually, no. Fuck. Wait. Let's first see all the twist villains that fail. So 10 seconds back and then start, lesbian.
As well as her race had no excuse of being these even in anime
Okay.
stop?
All right.
I control
expected
I
and
control.
surprising.
Okay, sorry. We need to coordinate this better. We need to coordinate this better.
Like,
I control the pause button. You guys don't touch it. You
Okay. All right. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Good. You control the ship from now on.
stop laughing.
Okay, all right. Just play the thing. For fuck's sake.
Oh. Okay.
Press play.
Latvian 10 seconds back and then press play. Video ends.
No. Just press play now. Just press play right now.
That's the Water News King Candy / Turbo,
Oh, God.
Ernesto, and Stinky Pete. Oh yes, and Lotso.
Fucking lots
But there are those who fail, like Otto, Yokai, Bellwether, Hans, Evelyn, and number 5 on the list.
All right.
They're
I
like,
think I'll agree with all of those.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. So, Big Hero 6 is underrated, and the villain is good. Otto is cool. You are retarded. Which one was the other ones? Hans
Bellwether,
is a dick.
Hans, and Screensaver from Incredibles 2.
Screensaver was okay. And Incredibles 2 was okay. It's not a bad movie. People really need to stop calling movies bad when they're not.
It is a complete... compared to the first one, it's a...
Compared to the first one, it's not that good.
It pales in comparison.
It pales in comparison. But it's
the fact that it took us like almost a decade and a half for it to be released makes it even more disappointing.
Well,
I think that's like...
Yeah.
Well, it obviously went into development
As
hell,
for his
and then
other
they forced him.
picks, Hans is a little overhated, I feel, but can't exactly say he's the best written of villains. And
to be honest, Frozen's such a botched version of the Snow Queen that I don't even give a fuck about it.
All right, and Bellwether from Zootopia, yeah, I think I'd place her on a list like this. Poorly written villains.
I mean, she was great because she reinforced the whole, like it's not what you think, thing. You know, like you think the lion villain or the lion mayor was going to be the villain, but then it was like the sheep, sheep in wolf's clothing. I like that. Like I mean, maybe it was a little on the nose, but like I don't really see how that was like that terrible necessarily.
All right, but it seems his pick for the twist villain on this list is the dude from Turbo. Let's hear his.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, that's
twist villain from Turbo. Also known as Guy Garnier.
Oh
While
God,
Prince
so
Charming
ugly.
was the worst villain in the Shrek category, Guy is the worst DreamWorks villain I've ever seen. I have to agree with Schaefer's productions on this one.
He just name dropped Shaft for fuck's sake.
All right.
Okay, to be honest, this movie did not need a twist villain. It's just a stupid.
Yeah.
Can we like have a movie that really doesn't have a villain? Maybe like
recently Disney's just forgone having villains at all.
but not that kind of fucking stupidity level. Like a villain that you think is a villain. He's just like some guy who thinks, why would a snail be faster than me?
Well, he's not really a villain in that sense. It's a race movie, He's not plotting to murder Turbo. But he's like arrogant, like I won't lose to a snail. When in real life, people would probably be like, "Holy shit, a fucking snail that fast? That's awesome." Like, I mean, I don't know if I was like a top racer and like I was like met with like a force of nature that like defies all logic and reality, I'm not sure I would like have like a monologue at it and like make fun of it or something. I think I'd just be more amazed, but that's just me.
Okay. I did see like a clip of this. And it's like a nostalgia critic ripoffs.
Okay.
And
Yeah, you've seen that video.
It's like the guy the guy with the Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah, I have seen that guy. That's actually not how I discovered Mr. Dogs Eating Dogs here. I discovered him through a Dead Wing Dorks video, actually.
Ah, okay. I don't know who they are.
Hey, let me in 10 seconds back and then play. Video ends.
No, please don't. No.
No.
We've already done it too many times. All right, come on. Move
Hit
it.
the play button. Just hit the play button.
I'm sorry.
Hit the damn play button.
Okay.
This is without doubt the worst twist villain I've ever seen, as he's on the same level as the Paul Blart Mall Cop twist villain. When Turbo
Mall Cop twist villain.
Okay, guys. I'm just gonna say it. Paul Blart was a good movie. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Why is he getting this mad about the villain from Turbo?
Yeah, I don't get it. I think that's just a character thing. But I mean, to be honest, I think that Paul Blart is is kind of a decent like Die Hard parody if you think about it.
Yeah, I never thought about it that way, but yeah, it was.
Just the way he said it, Paul Blart Mall Cop.
I feel like movies like that are like, it's like the fat kid at school. Like he knows people are gonna make fun of him, so he'll just be it like as like, you know, as like unapologetically like hilarious and like retarded as possible, because people are gonna fucking hate him anyway. You know, it's like Paul Blart Mall Cop 2 is a bad movie. Oh, really? It's a bad movie. Wow. A movie about a fat security guard in a mall, like, fighting some skaters. Like, yeah, but I can't believe that's bad. Who would have fucking ever guessed that would be, like, a bad movie?
Yeah.
Fucking internet critics are such... They're so ridiculous. Are these people for real, or is it just an act? Like, I can't tell half the time.
When they like talk about movies that are genuinely bad, like The Last Jedi, yeah, I could see their point. But when they talk about like a movie that doesn't have enough flaws to be considered bad, but not enough, you know, like those very decisive movies, like, you know. Makes their points of complaining a bit harder to understand.
Oh,
That was my like realization that Mahler was full of shit, like the YouTubers of old.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
He was.
Should we continue with this?
Okay, fucking shit, you impatient little bastard. Fine.
To race, Guy shows his true colors the night before the race, and when the race happens, he tries to kill and stop Turbo from winning, and his motivation by being more egocentric, arrogant, and dangerous were very dangerous to every single racer. Guy is never set up as a villain until the big twist, but unlike those villains,
yeah, that is like a problem.
I previously mentioned, however, the twist is rather executed horribly and afterwards acts like a self-absorbed jerk in front of the crowd, which he never did in the rest of the film. The twist doesn't even work, since even taking it out of the story entirely, Guy would still need to try and win against Turbo, making it entirely pointless. Thankfully, he got banned from racing because he truly is the definition of bad sportsmanship.
All right, I only have more questions about his list. Yeah, I only have even more questions about his criteria for this list. Like, is he being purely objective here, or is he also mixing in some, or is he being based on emotion? I can't tell most of the time.
Kaiser in 2 weeks.
Kaiser in 2 weeks. Become Solar Man from Superman 4. God, what
looks like he's about to, you know, like use his fucking laser beam vision.
Well, you're expecting some TV baddies to show up anytime soon, eh? But the trouble is, I can hardly find some that are considered horrible. However, I did find one who's not only the worst villain in any show, but he's also the worst character in all of television, and he's 10 times worse than Peter Griffin. Ramsay Bolton! You would think I would put Joffrey on here, as he's the Game of Thrones equivalent of Draco Malfoy, but I don't really care because Ramsay is...
He's supposed to be despicable, you fucking mongoloid!
I like how he's yelling now. God, he's yelling now.
Like, okay, villains that are portrayed as pieces of shit are pieces of shit. Oh, it's horribly written.
Let's listen to his reasoning, Lefty.
At least it's not Gordon Ramsay.
I can't believe I'm like the only one saying this, right?
Look, I could see your point if this was like a different video, but this guy makes me want to. Whatever.
10 times worse.
All right, well then just don't watch.
If you don't know who he is, I'll tell you.
It's too fun to watch. I want to see how this goes. I want to see how insane this shit goes.
It's too fun to watch, and you're getting pressed over it.
This is why I stopped originally. We're like drugs, like we live up the negative like reinforcement.
I just like how angry he's getting. It's just he's getting just so angry for no real reason.
Hey, Vitae, why don't you make videos like this?
I'm not mental like this guy is.
You sure about that?
Yes. Are you sure about you're not being you're not mental?
He's yeah. Okay. Let's continue. Let's continue watching.
Ramsay is quite possibly the most vile, cruel, and despicable character in the entire story. Even more so than Joffrey, which is one hell of an accomplishment, with not a single redeeming quality to be seen. While in the books he's much worse, his TV counterpart is more than despicable. Every second he's on screen is filled with a nightmarish tone about what horrible thing he's going to do next. Also, sister, there are some really unsettling imagery. You might as well cover your eyes and look away now. He tortures, skins, hunts, rapes, and psychologically breaks people with absolute glee simply because he enjoys doing it. And manages to make the widely disliked Theon sympathetic simply by subjecting him to the most gruesome torment imaginable. And in the aftermath of the second episode of Season 6, Ramsay takes Joffrey's position as the most despicable character in all of Westeros. Joffrey might have been a vicious idiot of a king, but he never killed his own father and then had his stepmother, newborn brother fed alive to the hoes, just so he can be in charge. In the end, his death in the Battle of the Bastards is well-deserved and incredibly cathartic. After being defeated by Jon Snow's wildling army, Jon gives him a no-holds-barred beatdown, and then Sansa delivers a recent you suck speech to him and locks him in a cell with his own dogs that have been starved in anticipation of Ramsay feeding Jon to them. They tear Ramsay to pieces, starting with his face! Good riddance! That's what I say! While his death may be satisfying,
It's like I'm watching like some psychopath.
wretched mess of a character! And I only got 3 left, and this next one is coming up right now.
I still don't see your criteria.
Oh, now we're getting to the final 3 villains who really, really suck. Venom from Spider-Man
Oh,
3
come on!
felt more of a slapstick character than a foil to Peter Parker. And Venom was introduced as a power-up for Spider-Man in the form of the dope black suit instead of his own character.
Look, I get that.
Okay, so Ramsay is like a million times worse than this. You get Ramsay for a whole TV show. You get this guy for like 40 minutes.
But that's the problem.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Venom's supposed to be like.
I don't understand his criteria here at all. That's one of the main problems with this video.
Yeah, I think that's like the biggest flaw is that he doesn't give any criteria for this list. I mean,
it's like complaining about that, like Wildlad in Berserk is a violent character. It's supposed to be a violent character. You fucking Jesus Christ! This guy is a idiot, a moron.
You know, it really goes to show that if you execute a character too well, you know, like people will hate it because they're dumb. You know, like they're dumb. They're dummy. He's a moronic idiot. Yeah. Like it just. But yeah, Venom from Spider-Man 3. I mean, I don't know jack shit about Venom or Spider-Man. Like
he should have been he should have been relegated to a 4th movie.
Definitely.
I'll just say that.
Definitely.
Or they should have changed it completely. Like
from an outsider looking in, like You met the actor who played Joffrey. Oh, cool.
What?
All right.
What the fuck? Oh, yeah.
All right.
I'm sorry. What's happening right now?
Oh yeah, I met the actor. Oh yeah, Big Jack Films. He met the guy who played Joffrey. Oh yeah. I also think the actor also was in Batman Begins.
Oh, okay.
Right. So anyway, okay. So Venom, like, he was obviously not really done justice in this movie, but
yeah,
as somebody who doesn't know a damn thing about it, like, to me, it was just weird space bullshit monster thing and weird space bullshit monster thing that like makes you like emo and like your worst self. It served its purpose in the story. It felt random and bizarre, but it totally served its purpose.
I think it would have been a lot better if they had introduced that shit, like as before. But instead of having Harry go through his amnesia and all that crap, he would just be like the main villain of Spider-Man 3. Like once again, enlisting the help of another villain to fucking kill Peter Parker, and pay for his services. Because I mean honestly, with Sandman and his daughter and him trying to get money in order to pay for like her treatment, that would work very well. I mean, Harry's already made deals with with Otto Octavius. So I mean, like, why not just do it for for Sandman? After getting some report on TV about like a new villain in town and how he almost put Spider-Man through the ringer.
I don't know. Maybe then the story would feel a little bit too samey, but I don't know.
I mean, it would still put Harry's and Peter's relationship at a head, which is what it's all building up to.
Yeah. I suppose Spider-Man 3 obviously is like 2 movies crammed into one. I will always maintain that it's a good cramming of 2 movies as opposed to a bad one.
Yeah, I think I know Nostalgia once said it would be better if Jameson's son became Venom, because he had more reasons to hate him than what do you think about that?
I don't know.
I don't even know who Jameson's son is.
Like
He's
the
that astronaut guy who dated Mary Jane in the second movie.
Oh, him. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't see him as the kind of character to hold that big of a resentment.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, whatever.
Look, I know what you're saying. But the thing is, Nostalgia Critic just says stuff.
Yeah, he does.
He says some stuff I agree with.
Kind of like this guy, to be fair.
Like, if we're going to do that, another person that you could easily pull out of the woodwork would be that military company in the first movie. The one that was competing with Osborn. Maybe they're trying to butt in, see how shit's going down, Like,
maybe the leader of that company could have become like Vulture or something. I don't fucking know. Who knows?
The problem with this kind of stuff, right? The problem with this stuff is that if you do that if you go with that angle, the story can so easily turn into, "Oh, you ruined my life, so I will kill random innocent people for no reason." Like, it's just dumb. Even Harry in the third movie just wanted to kill Spider-Man. Didn't want to kill anyone else.
To be fair, Sandman didn't do that. I mean, he didn't want to kill anyone. And,
yeah.
Otto Octavius didn't really want to kill people either. He did... He definitely injured some, for real, but I think...
He definitely killed the shit out of the insurgents.
Well, that's because the surgeons were gonna cut them up, and the AI was like,
Yeah, those were the tentacles doing it, not necessarily him.
Yeah, I mean, well, actually, now that I think about it, well, I mean, to be fair, that's kind of like the Spider-Man Superman thing, where the villains are more preoccupied with their goals rather than just causing slaughter and mayhem. Although Green Goblin was definitely taking pleasure in endangering people's lives.
Oh, he definitely was. He was a special kind of psychopath.
Well, you see, that's the interesting thing, right? Because a villain like Venom, that one could literally just be out to cause as much pain as possible. And
I mean, not the comics version. I think Carnage would fit a lot more with that kind of mindset.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, this is a terrible pick, and his list is a complete joke for it. But then again, this guy thinks Otto is a bad villain, so fuck him.
That
I'm
being
sorry,
said,
does he think
the
Otto
dopest
maybe
thing
it's-
Venom
Yes, he
oh,
said
I'm
it
sorry.
failed.
No, Otto from
Different Otto,
Wally.
different Otto, different Otto, different Otto.
Yeah,
different
Otto
my
from
bad.
Wally.
Yeah. I mean, that's still a bad, bad pick, but still.
in this movie was the black suit, albeit coming with Peter's very awkward, very memeable bad boy attitude. This version of Venom wasn't executed well enough, as he doesn't sound or speak like Venom, and his voice is one of the worst Venom voices ever. He even says I instead of we. Eddie's backstory was hastily put together due to having two more villains, Sandman and Harry Osborn, in the movie, causing it to overstuff and Eddie being pushed aside, though the film just needed to be longer. Venom and
People
Eddie
just
are basically the
pretend
same with
like-
the symbiote,
like-
just being a suit for Eddie
You know,
instead of being two different...
When after Peter in like a anger rage filled like but when Peter he is set up like the whole movie. The Venom suit is spurring Peter on to make terrible choices, and he ruins Eddie's life completely to the point that Eddie goes to church and begs God to kill Peter Parker. He asks God to kill. It's like, and then he gets on Eddie and just fuels his hatred for Spider-Man. I mean, the Thing is negative energy. That's not necessarily what Venom was about. It's a creature. But in this incarnation in the movie, if we are to take this one seriously, it's hatred, resentment. It's it's all the negative emotions that can take over the human mind and corrupt it. That's its purpose in the story, to be a literal representation of that. That's why after the suit is taken off of Eddie at the end, it still manages to exist and be like this monstrous thing, because even if you try to separate an individual from it, it's still there, so to speak. At least that's what I was reading into it. It's very... I still to this day find it very interesting how Eddie died trying to get back into it. He only died because he actually wanted to be angry at Peter. He's many reasons to do so. He stole his girlfriend. To
be fair, Gwen was not his girlfriend. He was just being the nice guy. Trademark nice guy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And to be honest, he deserved to be fired since he literally plagiarized Peter's fucking photo.
Oh, totally.
But pass it off to yeah.
Oh, he totally deserved it. But when he tells Peter you're going to ruin my everything, and he was seemingly genuinely begging, it was the guy was pure evil. He was just a prick.
To be honest, in the comics, his life got completely fucked over by that firing. His girlfriend left him. His fucking family disowned him.
You're not a journalist. You're disowned. I never want to see you again.
Okay, all right. What?
Yeah,
we're halfway to being done here.
Eddie's right. Eddie's right to murder Spider-Man.
Characters. Venom doesn't look bulky in the movie, despite him being a bulky character in the comics. In fact, his design in the movie wouldn't be...
Venom is bulky in the comics because Eddie is bulky. The suit doesn't give you muscles. This is the problem with most
Relax, Latvian. We already know this.
Be out of place for a live-action Carnage. He has nothing to do with the greater narrative of the story, in which it was about Spider-Man fighting his Uncle Ben's murderer and Harry Osborn continuing to get revenge on Spider-Man.
He extends...
It's kind of annoying that he unmasks himself when he talks to reveal his face. It's understandable if it's done once, but it shouldn't have been more than that. His biggest problem is lack of screen time and proper development. This version of Venom...
Hey, Joey!
Hey, Joey the Slime Boy, just in time for a Spider-Man day.
Woo!
Yeah.
Hi, Joey.
Nice to see you
All right.
again.
And we got 2 entries left.
Yeah,
Joey?
let's please get to the 2 entries. All right, I'm
Venom is hated more after Tom Hardy portrays a much better Venom. He's a pathetic last-minute villain. The Shadow Queen, Elder Princess
he was
Shrew,
there
and
the whole
Dark
movie,
Bowser
but
are
whatever.
way better last-minute villains, believe
look,
me.
I mean, he was still a last-minute addition in the script. You have to understand that.
I know, but I don't really
addition,
understand
Sony
the whole like he's not represented. Like he becomes it towards the very end, but it's a serious entity that like really possesses Peter and like affects his like destiny throughout the story. Like,
I thought it was that. Oh, sorry.
They're talking about him like he's a non-entity.
Mm.
You know.
But like Venom is like is a villain. You know, like we're not talking about the symbiote.
Oh.
You know, like the symbiote's a totally different thing. You know, like the symbiote is not Venom.
I guess
just, it's just what. Yeah.
I guess the difference would be that in this version, it's the symbiote and it's not really Venom.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but he's talking about Venom as a villain. No, hang on. It's just random.
You thought I was going to put Lyric on here, weren't you? Wrong! Yes, he's the worst Sonic villain and one of the worst villains in any game.
I don't,
His motivation
I
to
don't
be
have,
evil is
any
interesting,
context or
as he got
playthroughs
sick
for this.
from trying to use the crystal's
just let it
power
play.
and couldn't be...
Yeah, Lyric. Yo, Joey, you're a Sonic fan, like me. What do you think about Lyric? What a stupid name.
I mean, interesting concept. He wasn't really executed that well.
Yeah.
And, you know, he was in fucking Sonic Boom, which is like the worst Sonic game ever made.
Yeah.
God.
Fucking Sonic Boom Boom. Fucking. What
Besides, like, Sonic's Playhouse.
More like
and
Sonic
shit.
bitch.
They really should just stick to Eggman.
cured by organic medicines, therefore having to build his armor to survive. Well, that's one redeeming quality for him. But my actual number 2 spot has no redeeming qualities whatsoever.
I'm sorry, what?
And I've got 3 words for you. Jasper Bat Jr.
Him!
There you are!
Oh, the most overdone character in any hated characters list. Oh!
He's voiced by the medic from Team Fortress, automatic 10 out of 10 characters.
Yeah.
Can't,
he's not talking about Travis Touchdown. He's talking...
No, you can't just do that. I'm sorry.
Oh, fun fact: the previous voice, like the guy who from No More Heroes, like he's Crispin Freeman, the guy that plays your favorite character in Tekken, Jimmy. Whatever.
You mean the capoeira dude?
The black guy. You like made like a trilogy of videos.
Bruce Urban. Yeah. Okay. I got what you mean.
Travis! Took you long enough!
If you thought...
Hold on, I'm back now.
Oh.
Alright, I can't believe he went and put such a... Every freaking countdown channel put Jasper Bad Jr. on their list of worst villains.
Exactly.
What a safe and predictable choice.
Lex Luthor for Batman versus Superman was terrible. Get up!
Okay, insulting Lex
look, to
Luthor.
be
Fuck
fair-
off with that.
No. To be fair, he
this
is a
guy.
man. I mean, like Lex Luthor should have been, what
I love this guy. I love this guy.
This YouTuber is like one of like the weirdest YouTubers ever because he gets so angry over like the most obscure shit. And like he rants about like other YouTubers.
Too, is that he's
he yells at little kids who make plush channels.
Yeah, and like he have like a half an hour rant about like Rosalina and Super Mario Logan. Like I think I saw he made like a 33-minute rant about Rosalita in Super Mario Logan.
Are we going
Like
to have
imagine
the...
being
this
imagine being this 8-year-old kid. Like, you just made your own thing. You made a video playing with your dolls, and all of a sudden you got this freaking man-child making a 50-minute long response to you tearing your video to shreds.
I mean,
I think it ultimately led to like a 2-hour video about this like fucking 8-year-old.
Is this for real?
Yeah, I told you about this guy yelling at children on the internet.
Like he's like
This guy is fucking insane. Yes, the dude's a lunatic.
Seems that way, but like
he's already number 2.
Guys, I don't want to stab my knife into crazy. All right.
There's 14 minutes left. What the fuck?
I know. I was just about to say.
Let's continue.
2 segments left.
Please continue.
Only
I really
segments
don't.
left.
Continue.
This! For starters, he was responsible for murdering Travis's best friend Bishop,
I don't know
basically
who
serving
any of
as
these
plot
people are.
device for moving the game forward.
Me neither.
He has
I've only
one
played
of the
the
most
first No More
grating
Heroes.
voices in gaming history.
I will say I have played No More Heroes, but I haven't played the second one yet.
So, yeah.
I know this voice actor. I don't know who he is exactly, but I guess he just sucks now because he said it. Okay, look. I mean, we already know this, but if a character has an annoying voice and that's the purpose, then
He's voiced by Yuri Lowenthal.
I don't know.
He's voiced by Ben 10
Yeah, Yuri Lowenthal.
and Spoderman.
Yeah.
Spoderman, really? You really
Spooderman?
bring that meme back?
Yes, he's
Why?
Spoderman PS quadruple.
Yeah. Okay. Let's continue.
Alright, anyway, fucking continue this. I'm done with
This
it.
is the beginning of the end! Not only did you murder my father,
You know what? I
but
can
my
hear
two
it now.
brothers as well. That is why I took your best friend's life.
He's also incredibly whiny and immature. Well, gee, what does that remind me of? For a final boss of
yelling
a
again.
serious and
It really is a nostalgia critic ripoff. Only nostalgia critic ripoff would
he
rip
reminds
off
me
his
more.
hatred for.
He reminds me more of a 2013 to 2015 Mr. Enner with how genuine his anger sounds.
Oh
Honestly, he
yeah.
fucking-
Oh
He
yeah.
fucking reminds me of Animat. You know that guy?
Oh yeah. Definitely.
The guy who thinks like Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 1 and 2 are like the worst animated movies
Oh,
ever.
that.
Kind of.
That guy's a twat.
Sort of.
The guy who
We
called
discussed that guy earlier.
Kaiser.
the guy who called
Like-
Sony Animation the Donald Trump of animation studios.
What the fuck?
Kaiser, like I was never at that stream, but I saw that stream like afterwards. Like I've never seen somebody like just rant and rave about how much something sucks when the product was a fucking fantastical retarded kids movie.
Who?
That
Animat?
was just
Yeah.
I mean, like Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, like that it's like a drug-fueled,
It's much more than a
fever
joke.
dream.
Well,
But
It's-
don't worry,
Bill
Animat
Lord
is
and Chris Miller.
I'm not saying it's bad, by the way. I'm just saying that it's like a drug trip. For somebody to say,
My answer to that is that it has Bruce Campbell in it, and so therefore it can't be bad.
well, the point
Exactly.
the point is, right, is that for somebody to sit down and seriously analyze that shit as a guy about an animation channel.
The
And
the
then
funny thing is, he didn't seriously analyze it. He just nitpicked it to death and said like, "Oh, I think the animation looks bad because it looks too stretchy or something."
He doesn't realize that's the style it's going for.
It would be like lad being like watching The Lion King and saying that all musicals suck. You know, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, speaking of which, Latvian, we're definitely
Shut
watching
up.
Lion King soon.
It-
I don't
it'd be
care.
like me.
I'm
like,
not watching Lion
We
King.
are watching The Lion
You're watching
King.
Lion King. You're watching Lion King, you bitch.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm gonna
anyway,
feed you to the
let's-
fucking lions, and they ain't gonna fucking sing.
I'm,
I'll
I mean,
hold
they'll
him under
probably.
threat of vaporization.
All right,
If you like sitting down and
let's
playing
move on.
fucking
All right, we've already wasted too
Super
much
Mario
time.
World and
Okay.
saying you don't like it
You've already
because they
wasted too
chose
much
to add in a spin jump.
All right.
Whatever.
rather gory game This is incredibly unfitting with the tone of the game. Jasper is an example of an anticlimactic.
Gee, it's almost like it's a game from fucking
the player
Japan.
does not confront Jasper until the very end of the game, and instead, the player is left killing his henchmen that he sends. To put it simply, there is little build-up to him as Travis's adversary, and as mentioned before, he's basically just a plot device villain. To further cause misery to Travis, when he finally confronts him, Jasper pretends to murder his girlfriend, his brother, and a fellow assassin of his. This just shows how over-the-top sadistical he is. But
and
what
that's the
really
problem.
makes me
Why?
put him on my list is the abysmal.
Like,
Stop screaming!
Oh,
Relax.
He's too
Press
sadistical.
play. I want to be done with this.
Wait. One sentence he's complaining it's too cartoony and stupid, and the next he's complaining it's too sadistical.
Sadistical? That's not a word.
I think
you need to go back to. I think you need to go back to.
This guy is special. This guy is special, all right.
Yeah, this guy's special needs children, man.
Like,
fucking,
from what I've heard from people who
let's get it over with. I'm tired, bro. I mean,
from what I've heard from a friend of mine who's actually played No More Heroes 2, No More Heroes 2 does kind of suck, but like this guy is not explaining it well at all why it sucks.
Let me offer some context. This whole thing with plot with Jasper Bad Jr. It's a continuation of a side quest from the first No More Heroes. Yeah, I'm not kidding. They based the main plot of the second game off a side quest from the first game.
That's not even that weird.
Good for them. That's a creative choice.
I mean, that's not even that weird. I mean, like, there's many characters in Skyrim, for example, you could easily make a game of. And yes, I know, Kaiser. I know. Stop being my grandmother. Have patience.
Shut up! Look. I want to make a deal with you guys right now that we do not interrupt for the next, 12 minutes of this fucking video?
Yeah, I'm with Kaiser here. I kind of want to... Let's get this done with.
Do you want to
get this shit over with?
Do you need to go to bed or something?
We don't need to be EFAP, alright? Fucking press play!
Abysmal 3-phase final boss fight! Yeah, like my final boss fight where that one had 3 phases, but No More Heroes 2 came out 10 years prior. The first form is really easy, but it's really uneventful. But then the fight goes from being too easy to maddeningly difficult as he teleports all over the place. He never stops attacking you as he spams powerful combos that are impossible to dodge and bubbles with an endless barrage of unavoidable punches. And Jasper does it non-stop. Also, if you're near a window, you get Falcon punched and die instantly. Once his second form is done and over with, we come to his third form and... What is this? A Stay Puft Marshmallow Man wannabe? My final form is way cooler than this! You're forced to attack him up close, and thanks to that horrible camera, it makes you unable to see the attacks.
I just realized he fucking looks like Elmer Fudd.
But is this satisfying? Of course not! After making
what the hell is Batman symbol first?
What's going on?
I'm just witnessing someone else's purgatory or something. I don't know.
To deal with, he dies with a big grin on his face. I get that Jasper's symbolism of revenge is unsatisfying, but now I don't know who I hate more in terms of being a whiny brat. Robin from Batman and Robin.
You are a whiny brat.
I hate
number one.
He actually
dishonorable mentions.
Ten
Poison
more
Ivy
minutes.
from Batman and Robin, Mr. Green from Norm of the North, Smiler from the Emoji Movie, Douche from Sausage Party, Lyric from Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric, Lex Luthor from Batman vs Superman, Palpatine from Rise of Skywalker Only, Joffrey Baratheon from Game of Thrones, Spain from Batman and Robin, Lucian from Fable 2, Evelyn Dever from Incredibles 2, Rowan North from Ghostbusters 2016, and Vladimir Makarov from the
Usually, you can't
Makarov.
You can't just fucking take every character you named in the fucking list and turn them into an honorable mention. Usually an honorable mention is saved for like 2 or 3 characters who weren't as bad or aren't as good on the list.
I refuse.
I think
to have Makarov, of all people, put in an honorable mention segment on a top 10 worst villains.
Which COD was Makarov from?
Called Modern Warfare. I don't know. They all sort of blend together.
2 and 3.
Maybe the remake of Modern Warfare, that Makarov property.
Yeah. That one actually sucks. But this one, nah. Come on, bro. You just.
That's the remake or the original.
Oh,
the
Jesus, that was so funny. I mean, like
Kaiser, look at
this. This is the original. This is the original he's talking about right now.
I mean, I could scrub it back a few seconds.
No.
Fable 2, Evelyn Dever from Incredibles 2, Rowan North from Ghostbusters 2016, and Vladimir Makarov from the
list is so random.
Modern Warfare games. Now it's time to do a...
No, it was the original Modern Warfare 2.
Oh, God.
It wasn't the remake.
Before we get to
Modern
number
Warfare
1.
2 and
Number
3
10,
that he
Spoiled Brat. Number 9,
God, why are we
Imposter.
recapping?
He did an honorable mentions and then he did a recap?
Why are we doing this?
And there's still 10 minutes in the video!
We have
Number
yet
8,
to
how
see
to
the
not
first
rewrite
one.
an iconic villain. Number 7, Palpatine wannabe. Number 6, Psycho Witch. Number 5, worst twist villain ever. Number 4, sadistic bastard. Number 3.
So who's number 4?
It was can't remember his name. The dude from Game of Thrones.
Oh,
Jeremy.
Pathetic last-minute villain. And number 2, whiny prick.
So you?
Oh, it's number 1. Get out of my face!
Okay, now we got
come on! I just thought Nico GTA 4. What the fuck?
What the hell is going on?
What the
Oh, I don't know.
Is he the worst villain?
If you've seen the Batman and Robin rant from before, it's very predictable who my villain of all time.
Don't tell me it's Mr. Freeze!
What killed the dinosaurs?
That movie.
That was such a
I mean,
like,
look.
really?
Wait. Well, I mean, like, we don't need to see the rest of this. We already know what he's going to say, but
Let's hear him rage. Let's hear him
if he says.
I want to hear him rage. I want to see how funny this is.
Okay. Well,
I'm really curious I'm really curious if he says it somehow butchers his backstory, even though it literally adapts his backstory word for word in the movie.
I mean, it does. It's just that the movie
I
makes
hear how
his
angry
character
he gets.
Mr. Freeze is both ironically and unironically the best part of Batman and Robin, because he was the one character who was kind of written well because it kept his original backstory, and he's fucking funny as hell because it's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
All right.
Exactly.
Turn that voice changer bullshit off. I'm not kidding.
It's like a YouTube video.
I don't care.
Mr. Freeze from Batman and Robin would be number 1.
9 minutes ranting about Mr. Freeze.
You know very well that this is the villain that I hate the most. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
He actually looks
the
awesome.
Terminator himself. One of the biggest movie stars of the 80s and 90s.
He looks
takes
fucking
a
cool.
tragic figure from the comics and animated
Yeah, he looks
series
cool,
who is
but
on the hunt for a
he's
cure for
badly
his
adapted
terminally
character.
ill wife and turns
Seriously,
into
he
an
looks
over-the-top
awesome. I didn't realize he looked like
madman
this.
who speaks only in one-liners.
I'm afraid that my condition has left me cold to your pleas of mercy.
Believe me, he went
Not
from
even the
being a
best one.
tragic villain we feel sorry for to a joke unleashed upon mankind.
He's literally
unfunny
perfect.
Joke.
He's not perfect.
And he's
Worst
still,
part about
he's
him-
still,
They
he still has the tragic backstory.
He looks fucking hilarious.
Yeah, but the treasure
he
is
still has the back.
Okay.
Okay, but that's not. Okay, look, Jimmy, your version of perfect is way different from my version.
Okay, stop.
Everybody shut up. Everybody shut up. Look, every frame of what I'm seeing here is amazing. Like look, the movie's probably still bad, but This is your choice of the worst guy ever? Really? A meme character?
Bane was fucking butchered in Batman and Robin because they turned him from.
He mentioned Bane in the honorable mentions, but he hates Mr. Freeze more for some reason.
Right,
like Bane. If you want to talk about a villain who was butchered in Batman and Robin, Bane was just turned into fucking Solomon Grundy.
Well, fine. Let's
literally, you could swap Bane out for Solomon Grundy in Batman and Robin, and nothing would change.
Let's hear his retarded reasoning.
Yeah. Let's hear his reasoning with absolutely no interruptions in between.
All right, everyone, chill, cool party. It's a cold town.
That's right! His ice puns are the deciding factor. As bad as Jasper Bad Jr. was, at least he didn't say some horrible puns. But what made Mr. Freeze horrible was because of the tone of the film and how the character was written. He had the potential to be good. I want to like him. But the execution for his character is astoundingly horrible. They should have casted someone else like Patrick Stewart from Star Trek, American Dad, and the horrendous Emoji Movie. And don't make him say
So,
those
Kaiser,
words or
this is what you sound like to me sometimes.
liked him more.
Like,
you know, you really want to test my patience, don't you?
No, like, I'm just telling you, like, this is what I hear sometimes when you're screaming.
No. You want to know what I really sound like? I'll fucking show you what I sound like.
The stream?
Okay, play.
Okay, Big Jack, don't say
Play now.
The only reason Arnold Schwarzenegger was in the movie is to say all those god-awful, hot garbage, cheesy ice puns that are designed to make you lose your mind!
Allow me to break the ice. My name is Freeze. Learn it well, for it's the chilling sound of your doom.
Lines like that just makes me want to yell at him to shut up in fury! Seriously, Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze is abysmal! He is awful as Mr. Freeze!
What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age! Let's kick some ice. Freeze well! Allow me to break the ice.
He's a complete miscast and completely destroys the character! He's only good at the Terminator movies because he can play as a robot, but here, oh my god, he's so irritating! If you thought Tommy Lee Jones' Two-Face from Batman Forever was irritating, but the Mr. Freeze from
okay,
Two-Face was completely fucked over.
Yeah, he is.
He got fucked over.
Two-Face from
Two-Face should not.
Batman Forever would have been a better
Two-Face should not be a goofy villain. Riddler, yeah. Joker, definitely. Freeze, but Two-Face, fuck no.
All right.
Arnold Schwarzenegger is part of why Mr. Freeze and Batman and Robin is so good, because he's so used to saying.
Feel free to leave, Kaiser. You obviously want to like do something else at this point.
Especially all those ice puns that drive me insane. Shut the fuck up! This guy caused me such a bad migraine.
Wait, it's
I can spend much longer.
Speed it up.
Yeah, I did, because I want to get this over with so fucking bad.
Myself on how atrocious Mr. Freeze from Batman and Robin truly is.
Watch the numbers, Batman, for they're the harbingers of your doom. Can you feel it coming? The icy cold of space.
Icy cold of space, motherfucker!
And beat no more.
Also, he flies away in his butterfly jetpack thing. This is terrible. He also breathes Robin and says,
It's just yapping, bro.
That's why this day's mine. I'll kill you next time.
Kill Batman now! It does not get better from there. Oh, and let's not forget this scene where we have Mr. Freeze's hideout.
I'm Mr. White Christmas. I'm Mr. Snow. I'm Mr. Bicycle. I'm Mr.
Come on, sing! Louder, come on, sing! Come on! Yes, come on, louder!
Oh, shut up, Mr. Freeze! You're really making this into a piss take, Joel Schumacher. And we find out that Mr. Freeze's wife is cryogenically frozen. Like the comics and animated series, right? But the thing that makes me angry is that they got the origin of Mr. Freeze from Batman the Animated Series, Heart of Ice. How dare you? How bloody dare you? You take the origin from Heart of Ice, which is an absolutely brilliant story. That's 10 out of 10. That's a must-see. That is one of the best animated stories. But what did they do with Batman and Robin? They stole the idea without asking, and they just added ice puns after ice puns. If you watch Heart of Ice...
Stole it without asking!
It's old idea! Here, they butcher him with those cheesy lines.
Oh, my brain.
I'm in hell. I'm in hell right now. I'm in fucking hell.
This is definitely fucking cold.
bodybuilder, Mr. Ice!
I will break the city.
Fucking blue hat! That's what I will look like if I become a villain! Blue! I can dominate the world with insanity!
So there you have it! The worst ice villain I've ever seen in a movie! It makes me want to melt him, or something to eat Bowser, or the Fire Mentor! And this is an insult to one of the greatest Batman stories ever told!
Please, I want to die. I want to die.
Joel Schumacher and Nick
Please.
terrible, because I'll never forgive you for writing Mr. Freeze like this!
He's on.
Schumacher's dead. Think it's time to ease up on him.
I think not.
Ah. It's over.
What is this editing?
Do you think you're in hell right now? How do you think I feel?
Fuck! Don't shut American!
Also, my sister has heard Mario and Bowser. I'll probably ask to join in some later episodes of my show. And finally, origami
Okay,
changes
looks
will
like we're
perform
finally
soon.
done
We
with
just need to wait for my
this
sister to record her
Looks
lines.
like we
Then
got
she'll
it.
finish.
we're
I'm just gonna end
finally
it right here before I can even think of anything else. And stay tuned next time on the King Ollie Show. This is King Ollie signing off. See you in the next episode.
Okay, good. That's finally done with. What the fuck was that, man? What the fuck was that?
In the next
This segment. Now you see why Mr. Dogs Eating Dogs is one of my favorite creators on the platform, but for none of the reasons he intends.
Yeah, I know. But my God. Without watching this without you guys, this would be a torture.
He's one of my.
Holy fuck.
Oh my god.
Holy shit, Batman. Yeah. That's right, Jack. After this, we're watching your King Kong film. That's a promise, completely.
Hey, it was something we could laugh at rather than rage at. It was something we
I
laughed at
guarantee
rather
his
than
King Kong
rage
film will
at.
be a lot better than this.
Okay, alright, yeah, no, we're not, no.
No.
9! Do not want! Do not want! End the stream, please. Alright. Oh my god.
Oh my god, I don't want to like.
End the stream.
Oh wow.
So, does anybody have any explanations for what in the hell that was?
No, I have no explanation. No.
Kaiser's gone bye-bye.
No.
Joey.
No.
Kaiser's gone
9.
bye-bye after that.
No.
No!
Please. Stop. I'm begging you. Please. Make it stop.
That guy, I
Oh,
You're totally professionals, guys.
oh God.
that
guy-
guy,
Subscribe to Replica Films. And also, please subscribe to Latvian Dragon. Does anyone else want a shout out?
And
that guy needs
Does
to be on
anyone
some
else
kind
wish
of
to have a
medication or
shout-out?
something.
I definitely need medication after watching that pile of
I barely
fucking garbage.
Okay, but is it over? The stream's over? And I was still going. Okay. Fucking dude. Oh god.
The screams are over.
Rapper's face revealing on Trip Coroners. Just end it. Okej, Paulus, ska vi skatteatjes, lime slabedi, lamdien, lapsfaktor, so let's go cut. Goodbye, bye, ada.
Okay. I don't know what happened at the end there. Hey, I don't know what any of that was. But
he was raging about Mr. Freeze from Batman and Robin.
Something like that happened, I'm sure. Kaiser, you are insane. You're psycho.
Hey, I'm the one who suggested that, so leave Kaiser out of your accusation. Call me the psycho instead.
Fuck you, Vite.
Hey, I suggested something we could laugh at rather than rage at, but... Hey, we're all laughing, aren't we? We're all laughing.
That was pretty fucking funny. I'll give you that.
Are you laughing, Kaiser? Are you laughing, Kaiser?
That was...
I want to commit suicide.
Are you laughing?
You should. That was
really.
That was the worst. My back hurts. My back hurts.
I really don't know.
My back hurts. Everything hurts. You fucking bitch. It's like, you know, like, oh, I can't just leave this. I can't just leave the stream and go to bed. No, I have to crash the whole fucking thing. I have to play the video at like 2 times speed and like psychologically torture everyone.
Replica, you have to understand, okay? This should have ended like an hour ago.
Yeah.
Fuck you, you little bitch.
I feel like even though I joined super late, I feel like I didn't miss. I feel like I got the general vibe of the video.
Yeah, you came in for the best parts at least.
Apart from that fucking Mr. Freeze segment, what would you say? What would you guys say is probably the fucking worst part?
Let me think. Actually, when he says Otto is a bad twist villain.
Everything else apart
Such
from
a
the
small
end credit.
moment. When he said Otto was a bad twist villain from Wall-E.
Yeah, that's pretty stupid. I just like how about the fucking Game of Thrones segment? I imagine that would be pretty fucking terrible.
Dude, I like nearly like vomited.
Gross.
I'm trying not to cry right now. Why did you do that? I got like transported to like a dimension of blue bald like bodybuilders from like red triangle men.
I can't hear you, Joey.
Red triangle man just screaming I got like transported.
I can't hear you.
I got like transported to like a dimension of fucking pure insanity. Like that was so fucking. This is why we haven't done script coroners in like a year. I would just fucking die if I did this every day.
Can you guys hear me?
Oh my god.
Oh, now we can hear you.
What the fuck is wrong with you, Kaiser?
Hey, I suggested it. Take your anger out on me, not Kaiser.
I couldn't take it anymore.
I knew this guy was a fucking nut job before.
We were pausing at like every single detail, and it just was not worth it. like because I gotta hear this like this bitch of a fucking paper mache man like talk about about something that he hasn't even set up his own criteria for. Like, you understand how retarded that is? I may as well be watching like what?
Calm down, bro.
No. Okay, all right. Why
would you watch Family Guy?
By the way, guys, don't worry. I've replaced the window capture with my face.
Hi, no.
What up?
You caught us at the very end of the stream, baby. Let's go, boy!
Fuck. Hey, Noble. It's nice to see you. Latvian just transported me to a dimension of blue and like red, like blue bodybuilders and like red triangle men fighting it out with like SpongeBob speed.
Like we're watching this as he's like, this stream should have ended so long ago.
I don't know what makes you think that the stream should have ended so long ago. Like I think you.
This.
I don't think like I would appreciate if you stop fucking raping my ears with your fucking verbal like just
right
like dildos.
Let's yes. Yeah,
wait.
This is the class. Oh hey, the legend. Hey legend. How's it going, legend? How's it? How's it hanging? How's it going, bro? How's it doing? How's it hanging, man?
Okay, hello.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we hear you.
Oh,
Big
Big Jack
Films.
Films. Okay.
Yeah, it's me. That's me.
Jesus.
Who is? Wait. What?
Big Jack Films.
Big Jack
Big
Films
Jack
is in the call
Films.
right now.
Oh,
Which we watch
sorry.
next time.
Sorry, Jack. I didn't realize you were there because I was like dying of laughter.
No worries.
Thank
It
God
is
we don't have to
one
listen
of the
to this
funniest streams
idiot,
I've seen in a while. I've been watching you guys in the background as I work, so it's all good.
It's the consequence of the shit I salvage. That's
Cool.
what it does to us.
I hope this is a great new material for you, man. This is I did not expect.
I cannot wait to see more from you guys. Like I need to see y'all cover more stuff. My content has been getting up there. I just got completely roasted by Deadwing Dork, by the way. He found my stuff. So it's
who's Deadwing Dork?
I mentioned him earlier, and he's the guy who I discovered dogs eating dogs from.
Dude, this like my face.
He's
I look so
fucking
psychotic.
realistic.
That dude. I know that dude. He made like a video about the all those.
Yeah, he found my work, and I'm like, oh no.
Should we?
Right.
What you want us to cover that video or something?
Oh, the Ready Player One stuff, like that's the stuff y'all are gonna have a field day. That is cringe, the Zack Snyder movie.
Oh God!
Come on!
Latvian likes Zack Snyder. I don't know why, but he. I don't know why not either. I saw Dawn of the Dead remake and I was like, this movie like could have been good if it was like 3 hours. But it was.
I mean, his fucking Watchmen movie was pretty fucking good, especially the extended edition.
300 too. I really like 300.
300 was really fucking good too. Sequel sucked ass, but the first one was good.
Oh, I think that's the thing. Zack Snyder's a great filmmaker. I'm just talking about just in terms of context of just my retrospective of Ready Player One. It's over 4.5 hours long.
It's like your Star Wars video, where like it's 1% of a review of the movie, and the rest is like a skit. It's basically like what was the Blockbuster Busters Phantom Menace review.
Well, it's funny because in Ready Player One we got Nostalgia Critic and a couple of people on there, so it is actually canon.
Joey,
Joey, you know what we should fuck?
Why are you a VTuber?
I was wondering when he was going to ask that question.
That's the unfortunate thing about him you have to accept.
Anyways, here's a proposal for the next time we fucking do this. Let's watch some fucking Phantom Strider videos. That was pretty fucking fun.
No,
dude, man, I like
this one specifically. that I just sent in the fucking chat is really fucking stupid. That is like one of the dumbest videos he ever made.
To be honest, I kind of want us to watch Big Jack Films' King Kong film. I don't know.
Oh, you know, I'll be honest. I go back and look at that, and I think, oh, I could have made that a little better. I've made better stuff. I mean, just comparison, that movie cost me like $4,000 to make, and that took like 6 years to produce. But then you got Ready Player One, that cost me $8,000 to make. So there's more production value in Ready Player One.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one gets insane.
Well, okay, fine. Wonderful.
Okay. Maybe we're gonna watch your like.
I'm like I don't know what to tell you.
Maybe we'll watch your like.
He's playing Quake.
Maybe we'll watch your like storyline videos, like from like.
Oh, those are great. Those are just pure. Oh, y'all ain't ready.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah. You clearly were not, bro.
Oh my god, my fucking back hurts, man, so bad.
All right, yes. You know, like we get it. Carrying script corners on your back has to be taxing. Anyway,
Kaiser, did you hear me like laugh at like 2 times speed because the video was 2 times?
I had never watched that guy's video until now, and I'm like, this shit is insane. This man should not be on. This man is like rage filled.
It's basically every angry YouTuber, but without any subtlety, without any acting.
Yeah, as I said, he reminds me a lot of early Mr. Enter.
He's like
Honestly, he kind of does. I still think he still kind of reminds me more of Animat.
Yeah.
Jack,
Jack.
At least Mr. Enter, when he wasn't talking about like SpongeBob or Family Guy back then, he'd still make like a halfway decent video.
Jack, did you watch like Does Bullshit like Gmod videos back in the day?
He did not actually.
Well,
I have not watched that.
Well, I remember Ladbian, like there was this like episode or something about, it was like the YouTube series or something, like it was like making fun of unboxing videos and stuff, but in one of the episodes he like went to this like raging nerd guy, and then he like found out that it wasn't an act and the guy was actually genuinely insane. And
oh my god.
And like I was like, that's what we experience here. Like this YouTuber is actually crazy. Like
yeah, exactly.
Like which YouTuber are you talking about?
Oh, you're here too now.
Dogs eating dogs.
In hell enough already.
I'm talking about Mr. Dogs eating dogs.
Oh, yeah?
Don't mind me. I'm just playing Quake 2. Being lost.
Miss the old days of where the fuck do I go kind of game. Okay. Okay. You know, Jack. I don't know if I've said this before, but when like I first like saw one of yours, I just thought you were like similar to Animat. Well, you both are from Canada, but you like almost look similar. You have like the same voice. It's like a weird connection.
I get that a lot. I get that. I only met the guy. I actually only met the guy once at a convention. He was okay. He was okay. Like on my end, but like.
Where the hell does he live, anyways? Is he in Ontario or is he out like?
He's in Canada.
Yeah, but where in Canada?
Yeah, Joe's also from Canada.
I have no fucking idea.
I live in fucking Ontario, and is he like in Ontario or is he like Manitoba, or Alberta, that kind of shit?
Oh god.
I have no clue.
My guess is either, based on how whiny he is, he's either from Ontario or British Columbia, because.
I want to say BC or probably even Montreal.
Nah, he's not French enough. If he had a French, if he had a bit of an accent, you could 100% pin down where the hell he comes from and why the hell he's such an asshole. But considering he speaks perfect fucking English, my guess is either Ontario or BC.
The stream.
Honestly. I've really just distanced myself a lot from those type of reviewers. I just stick to what I got and who I'm connected with the most. So
yeah, that is very good.
If he sounded more Irish and said stuff like ruined instead of ruined, then I'd say he's from like Halifax or something. But no, he's definitely from either in the central or out west.
Even my heart is like giving me shit at this point. But we're gonna Kaiser, your dick. The stream was only 2 hours long. It wasn't like 5 hours. So
only 2 hours.
Yes,
only 2 hours.
Yes, our previous ones were like 3 hours, and 4
only 2
hours,
hours.
and 6 hours.
Only 2 hours, guys.
Are you 40 or are you 25? All
So
right,
how much longer do you think this
I'm both, you fucking moron.
Amble is going to go on?
It's gonna go on until either I die or I press stop stream. So
well, how about I kill you? That way we can end it faster.
Interesting.
Okay.
Look. I will legit give you all $100 if you press stop stream right now at this current second.
One second, okay.
I could kill him.
Jack. I don't think I have the mental faculty to like actually do that many more of these, but we're gonna do like 2 or 3. Unless we have like some kind of explosion, but I don't really see that happening. I mean, my own personal channel is like 10 times more successful than this.
Oh, they're doing great. Congrats, by the way. Yeah.
I really got to make a new video, but I've been like extremely fucking burned out. Yeah, like yeah. So you. Good luck with your own stuff. Yeah, okay.
I appreciate it, guys, and also I want to get actually you guys on the prequel trilogy that I'm working on right now. We're hoping to have those out in December.
Yeah,
Okay.
Do you just want us to like stand before a green screen, or do you want like voice?
Oh, just I'll give you guys directions and what we're going for. It's I have to figure it out and write it into the script, but I might have a part for you guys. So you guys are gonna get a little bit of a plug.
That might be a problem. But...
Oh, that's nice.
All right, as long as I don't have to play as a space Nazis, that would just piss me off, you know.
I was watching the stream. I gotta get that in somewhere. Dude,
I can speak a little bit of German. Could I play as a space Nazi?
Noble, you've got nothing to do with any of this.
I'll figure it out. I've got a certain part of the episodes that I do want to kind of include. But I'll keep you guys posted.
Just like make like a remake of like Schindler's List and like the gun malfunctioning scene, the malfunctioning gun scene.
Colorized.
Like the malfunctioning gun scene, you know, like and just like this gun does not work. Is it the primer of the glass?
My hinges. My hinges.
It does not work. Why does the blaster not work?
I can speak a little bit of German.
I played a German character on my show, so.
Do you guys want to fucking do my German Duolingo lesson with me?
Oh God.
Ja. Duolingo ist beschissen.
What the fuck are you even, Joey? What the hell are you? I know that I'm a psychotic face before the camera, but like, what the hell are you?
He is the VTuber. And
you don't like my background?
He is speaking to German so that he can...
You don't like my background? You don't like Riolu?
You're not using the V's enough. You're not using the V's enough.
Yeah, you know, guys, you guys are all like doing these accents. Like I can actually in Nederlands praten, dus jullie zijn gewoon jackasses van waar ik sta. In ieder geval, hopelijk.
I always on my time. I quote all the time. When you were covering Empire, and you're just like, "I'll get those stupid rebels."
Kill the rebels.
Ja, let's get the rebels.
Kill the. I am dead.
I'm dead.
Nah, you know, like the reason, well, actually, it's funny because in all reality, like it was sort of tied a little bit to my politics at the time, but now I'm like apolitical because I realize that all that shit does is just spread negativity and just make everybody's life hell. But
that's amazing.
But I really, you know, like it's like you know, I always feel like you need to have like a wider grasp of stuff. So when you said that at the time, for me, you might as well have just said like like you know, like they're the bad guys because they're very not good and bad, and I'm just like fucking idiot. Like so I was just like fine the Nazis in space. Yeah, like it just. Like that, I don't.
My reviews are very simplified. What can I say? And the prequels, they've taken forever to get done. We're hoping to have them out in December, but we started shooting that shit in like 2019, so we're just trying to get her done.
Oh damn!
I mean, like I'm sure the Corona bullshit like fucked your plans up.
Oh, it fucked up a lot. Like there were 3 big projects that were all fucked up because of COVID. And Star Wars is sort of the prequels are sort of the last hurrah of that pre-COVID era until we move forward. So, my goal is over the summer to finish filming it because we're doing a lot of effects work and everything as well.
Oh, by the way, let me just speak on Joel's behalf and like and say that we didn't mean he you know, I gotta say, Jack, you know, you're so nice to us. But then I watched that stream again, and I'm just at the end, and Joel's just like, "You don't look cool. You look like a bitch." and I'm just like,
"No,
oh,
it's funny because Deadwing said almost the exact same thing, and what I love is I kind of broke him when he watched my part 1 of Ready Player One because he's realizing that it's actually canon to all the Doug Walker movies, which I did intentionally because why not? And
you torture him because he also made like a one.
And the funniest thing is that at the end of Ready Player One Part 1, minor spoilers, but I get picked up by Harley Quinn in the DeLorean, and yes, we got the actual car. And Deadwing's just he is so broken. He's like, what? Why would any woman be near him?
Oh man.
It's worth watching that stream. That stream is just so brutal in its humor. But I can take the heat. It's so goddamn funny.
I mean, like Joel was like Joel is like he studied like martial arts and he's like a legitimate IRL badass. So he's. From his perspective, you were like a toddler wrapped in blankets, but he totally didn't mean it that way.
It's totally good. I've learned to take criticism, and half the time it's hilarious. It's so goddamn funny.
I always felt like we could have done more, but I mean maybe we'll be able to do that now. We'll see what happens.
Well, I'll be plugging you guys whenever you guys are live. I'll give you guys a shout out and get your reviews up if that helps.
Sure. Sure. Keep rocking and all that stuff, and you know you're doing just fine from everything I've seen. It's funny, Jack. Like this is like, you know, this is like singularities in life and all kinds of shit. You know, I was just watching like King of Egypt or something, and then I see. Egypt? Yeah, Prince of Egypt, and then I see you who I called brother, how could you have come to hate me? And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? But like the all kinds of...
Because I was doing some TikTok shit with a couple of friends, and actually those friends turned out to be total fucking douchebags, but I kept the videos up because I'm monetizing it, so fuck them.
Well, it's like, I was more commenting on the timing, but yeah, that sort of shit happens. You're very... I mean, fucking hell, the reason why we are... like even like remotely like the reason why we are on good terms is because you understood we weren't necessarily. I mean, we had no idea how. If we had known you were, we probably would have never even made that video like that. Like well then again, as we were watching, if you remember, like we actually like realized like, oh no, he's not like the others. He actually makes good arguments and doesn't base everything he says on bullshit. So what Kaiser?
Joey, can you stop?
I'm sorry. Look at you.
Why?
Oh God, no.
Joey, why?
Well, the best thing about it. The best thing about it is that I noticed this when I do reviews. I've done this twice now. Is I'll put in a certain opinion, and then halfway through I notice like people like you and Deadwing, you're like, oh fuck you. But then like halfway through, I kind of pull a got ya, and you're like, oh fuck, we misjudged him.
Well, I mean, like like when people have brains, which is very rare nowadays, they like.
We didn't really want to watch it to criticize it. We just watch it because of how your skits are. So, like, enjoy
but the skits are the best part. I'll just say this: watch the abridged version of Ready Player One with just the skits. You're in for like a 2-hour like insane ride because it's like an Endgame on crack with a low budget.
2 hours.
Yeah, I'm planning on finishing like the part 3 and then
fucking hell.
What are you guys even talking about? I am
5
so
hours.
lost.
We're talking. Okay. 2 years ago, we covered a stream from Jack, and then we were all like, and then Jack is like Jack is like a minor large YouTuber. Okay, it was idiotic, but he's like.
I appreciate that.
He's like a mini nostalgia critic or something. I don't know how to describe it. He's got like 145,000 subs or something. I have no idea how.
Actually, it's only like 20. It's getting close to 21, but I'm no complainer about how big the subscriber numbers are.
No, I mean like I was having a mental breakdown over mine, so like I don't fucking know. 20,000, almost 21,000 subs. Okay, never mind. Well, he's so high profile. You would think he has more anyway because he keeps like somehow sneaking his way into everything.
Well, I mean, you bring up Nostalgia Critic. He's in the Ready Player One episode. Like he makes a guest appearance.
Yeah, exactly. I'd almost ask like how you managed to get all these people to you, but then this becomes a whole kind of other different stream. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna do a couple more of these. Like we're probably the last stream will be us covering Mr. Plinkett, just so I could fucking close this stupid ass chapter of my life.
Is this about Star Wars?
No, it's not about Star Wars. It has nothing to do with Star Wars. It also has nothing to do with Halo or Tomboys. Now step back and shut up. Sorry, I'm just making sure the stream doesn't take another 5 hours. You get what I mean? So like I'm just making sure that it won't be another 5 hours. So well, anyway, nice to have had you on, Jack. I'm going to crash in my bed and I don't know, try not to have nightmares about Arnold Schwarzenegger like coming out from under the bed and like at times.
We have to go now.
Allow me to break the ice.
We have to get the cyber. We have to bang
the dinosaurs.
Do it now. Oh! Put that cookie down!
I need to have sex with your housekeeper. I'm from the future. Belong to you today.
Exactly like me. It's like twins.
Okay. Shut it. That's it.
Like a good neighbor.
All right, everybody. It has been fun.
Yes.
See you next time.
I'm Slavic Diana. 6 minutes.